Hi, LinkedIn. How are you? Okay, so it's Monday and it's about lunchtime in the Chicago area, and that's where I'm talking to you. If you are happen to be watching this right now, if you can throw in the comments where you're watching from, I would really appreciate that. And then give me any likes, uh, reactions that you have. That'd be great. I'm Christine Kidder. I'm a career coach helping you to find work that works for you. And I'm going live a couple times today and tomorrow, just this week, because I'm doing LinkedIn profile training on Thursday. I will do it. That the Thursday training is a private Zoom training. And then, but even before that, the day before, I'll be here on LinkedIn Live for about 30 minutes, maybe even a little bit longer, to provide more details. And leading up to it, I'm just giving like little training bites on your LinkedIn profile to help you, because I feel like there's too many people on LinkedIn that they're not putting enough into their LinkedIn profile. Their profiles aren't really reflecting who they are, how incredible they are as professionals. Like, how do you feel right now about your LinkedIn profile? If you were to look at it, I can't tell you how many people I talk with, and they're like, oh, yeah, my profile needs a lot of work. And take the time, do it. I know in talking with people, and again, you don't have to be in job search mode. You could be totally happy at your position, but you need to there's certain things you need to do on a regular basis. It doesn't matter if you are in job search mode or not. And one of them is keeping your LinkedIn profile up to date. At least going to it on a regular basis to make sure that it really communicates your value. So that's the topic of Thursday's training, and the training that I'll be starting on Wednesday too. But also, you're in communicating your value, your profile should be irresistible, because you have things that no one else does. You have things that make you unique. You have skills and other talents that make you the professional that you are. This specific training I just wanted to talk about, I think so many people too, when they are on LinkedIn, they feel spammy about reaching out to other people, almost like you're selling something, or maybe you don't feel confident or comfortable with talking about your achievements, what you've done well. And but we need you to get comfortable with that, because with your past successes, with the things that you've done well, that's how you can be of service to others. So that's an important thing to keep in mind. So that's the main way that I encourage people to be comfortable with LinkedIn and with tooting your own horn. Again, people are uncomfortable with celebrating their accomplishments, but you need to, again, get comfortable with that. All right. And the way you do that is through the simple thing of habit. I did put together a free worksheet that I will be giving to people who attend the training on Thursday, because again, it's not all about getting all this information on what to do with LinkedIn. I could give you tons of information on that, but if you don't take the information that you get and start using it, it's not going to be, it's not going to help you. It's not going to help you to get from here to there. And so that's why I really want to help you and support you, not just in getting the information, but taking action on it. And that way you're getting benefit from it. I'll, feel free to put in any not comments. Well, comments are good. But if you have any questions about your LinkedIn profile, often people are like, well, what do I need to do to make my LinkedIn profile better? There's so many different things that you can do to have an irresistible LinkedIn profile, to have it communicating your value. And I don't want you to get overwhelmed by all of those different options that are there to take, in making your profile better. Don't Overwhelm is not a good thing. Often when we are in overwhelm, then we're frozen and we're not taking any action whatsoever. And that's not a good thing. But it's important to decide, okay, this is going to be the habit, the new habit that I'm going to do to help me, have a better LinkedIn profile. Okay, so anyway, getting back to how not to be spammy on LinkedIn. Okay, I think that the big thing is there's two things. Number one, people are uncomfortable in putting their accomplishments in their LinkedIn profile. And people may be uncomfortable with even updating their resume. All right. And that was something that I addressed in the past week. So with your LinkedIn profile, number one, you should be looking at it at a regular basis. Decide what works for you. Maybe you look at it on just a weekly basis. Just take a minute every week to look at it and see, what updates can I add to this? Maybe you do it on a monthly basis, but it should be regularly. I would say at a bare minimum, look at it at least on a quarterly basis. But it's a living document, just like you're a living professional. You're doing lots of work in your career. You want to make sure that you're making those updates as you go in your profile. Okay, so that's something important. And then anything quantifiable is a good thing. All right. So telling your story, evolving that, having that reflected in your LinkedIn profile is good. That's not spammy because you want people to get to know you as best as they can when they read your profile. The only better way would be if they were actually having a live conversation with you, if they were on the phone chatting. Okay. So think about that. How do you want the reader to get to know you as a professional in your career when they read your LinkedIn profile? Okay. What is your story or stories that your professional stories that you want to share in your career? The second thing is, I think people feel spammy in LinkedIn in reaching out to other people. We all know that the main reason people are on LinkedIn is to get a job or to find a better job. And again, how are you going to improve your situation, improve your career, improve your work if you don't get comfortable with being uncomfortable? If you're hesitating to reach out to other people, that is really important. Oops, and my Bluetooth is acting kind of strange. I'm just gonna. Here we go. Sorry about that. Here we go. Okay, so we should be. Oh, and it says that I'm not being connected. I want to have better sound here. That should be better. There we go. Okay, so you should be able to hear me. All right. Anyway, I do have a backup microphone anyway, just in case. Okay. So to not feel spammy when you're reaching out to people, when you're messaging, like using the LinkedIn messaging is a good thing to do. And that typically is like the first route to go. Instead of asking for something from someone, like maybe there's a new connection that you want to make at a company, reaching out to that person and, saying, nice to meet you. I'd like to connect. How can I be of service to you? Maybe, what do you need help with? Even just asking that question, what do you need help with right now? What are some of the challenges that you're dealing with currently? That's a good thing to do. That's a really good thing to do because it shows that you are of service and that you're coming from, you want to help others. And instead of coming from this place of, oh, I need someone, I need help, I need someone to give me a job. First think about again with your career, you want a fulfilling career. And the way to have that fulfilling career is to be of service to others. So if you kind of flip it that way, and if you really take that approach, I think that's like the best way to go to really not be focused again on what you need, but asking others, how can I be of service to you? What do you need help with right now? How are things going with your work? I mean, you could just take that general approach. How's your workday going? Um, what do you need help with? And just go from there. And you could position yourself. And I work with my clients when they are trying to make those new connections. And again, we feel so spammy. We feel so uncomfortable in stepping outside of our comfort zone. And that's natural. That is totally natural. And there's nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, you have to take action. You need to take action. And the simplest way you can take action is say, okay, 5 minutes a day, I'm going to reach out to one new contact. I'm just going to reach out to one new contact. What if you did that for the next 30 days and just, try to take that action consistently for 30 days on LinkedIn? I think you could really help yourself a lot in your career. It doesn't matter, again, if you're in job search mode or not. But if you just try to do that one small action consistently for the next 30 days, that would be a great thing. I think you could totally help yourself with your career. Now, granted, you want to know what your intention is going into that. What are you looking to get out of that? But I think it's great to take that one small action every day outside of your comfort zone. Okay, so hopefully the sound worked with my little sound issues that I had, but I'm going to pop back on here later on this afternoon, probably around like 2:45, with something new to help you with your LinkedIn profile. And then just again, as a reminder, my training is this Thursday, the October 28th at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. And it's a private Zoom training to help you, to get you to have, so by the end of the training, you'll have a LinkedIn profile that communicates your value and that is irresistible. So when someone pulls up your profile, they are lingering on it, they're reading it, they're really taking it in, they're learning about you and the value that you bring. And yeah, so I'm excited to be doing that. And then the day before, so that's the big thing on Thursday. And then Wednesday, the day before, at the same time at 12 p.m., that will be more here on LinkedIn Live. So that's not going to be private, that's going to be public. And I'm excited to be of service to you and everyone on LinkedIn, just to be providing that and to help you to have a great LinkedIn profile. So that's it. And I'll be back. And thanks for watching. And yeah, put in the comments again where you watch from. And if you have any LinkedIn questions, I would love to answer them for you. All right, have a great afternoon. I'll be back here soon. Bye.